Hey everyone, welcome back to our React series. Today we are diving deep into advanced DOM manipulation using React portals and wraps. If you have ever struggled with models, tooltips, or directly interacting with the DOM, this video is for you. So let's start with React portals. By default, React components render inside the root element, but what if you need a model that isn't restricted by its parent container styling? This is where portals come in. With portals, you can render components outside their parent DOM hierarchy while still maintaining React state and event behavior. Here you can see common use cases include like model and dilute prevents issue like overflow hidden and ensure tooltips and pop-ups like ensure correct positioning. Then the drop-down menus like keep UI elements separate from the main document flow and global UI elements it keeps the DOM well structure. Now let's see how to create a portal for a model step by step. First, modify your public index.html to include a new target div for the model. Here you can see we have a div id root and here we have a div id portal root. Now here we use this code, we copy this code here and go in the public. Now here is the index.html. Now you can see here we use this code. Next, in our React project, we create a model .js component that uses React DOM.create model. Here we use a model.js, and inside the model.js we use this code. Now we use a model.js. Now we can create here. Now we create model.js. Now here we save this. Now let's integrate our model inside the app.js. Now we use this import React import model from model. Now we copy this code. Now we save this. Now you can see here is our React portal model example. Now we click on that. Now you can see here portal model. This model is rendered using a portal. Now we close this. Now we open this. Now we close this. Now we open this. Now we close this. Now let's talk about React refs. Refs allow direct interaction with DOM elements or React components without re-render. Here is the common use cases include like managing focus, automatically focus on input field, controlling animation like start, stop animation, interacting with third-party libraries like work with external libraries that need DOM access. And the last is the measuring elements. It get dimension or position dynamically. Let's see how to focus an input field using user ref. Here you can see here we have a code like a use ref and we copy this code. Now here we use a greeting.js. Inside the greeting.js we use this code here. Now here we use input focus. Now you can see here we have a type here. You can see here we have a input focus. When we click on a focus input, now you can see it's a focus. Now you can see here. Another powerful use case is storing the previous state value. Let's see how. Here is the import React. Now you can see here we have a code. We copy this code and we paste it inside our greeting. Now we use this counter here. Now we use a counter here. Save this. You can see we have here a current 0 and here we have a previous, and here you can see here is a button. So the previous value is stored using useref without triggering re-render. Now when I click on this, now you can see here is a previous one and here is a 2. Now we click on an increment. Now you can see it's 3 and here our previous value is 2. Click on a 4. Now our previous value is 3. You can see it's not a triggering re-rendering. By default, refs cannot be passed to child components. A React.forward ref allows us to pass ref in the component tree. Let's create a custom button that accepts a ref. Here you can see we have a import use ref and here we have a button and here we have a use ref and here we have a custom button. Now we copy this code, we paste it here. Now we save this. You can see here we have a click me button. Now when I click, now you can see here it's give me an alert box like button click. Let's compare portal versus ref side by side. Here you can see here we have a feature and here we have a React portals and here we have a React ref. So first feature is a purpose in our React portals render component outside normal DOM hierarchy. And in a React refs, it's directly access manipulate elements. In a feature like use cases, React portals models, tooltips, floating UI elements. In a React refs, it's focusing input, animation, measuring element. And in the feature like maintain React state, in a React portal, it's yes, and React ref is no. And require external container in React portals, it's yes, needs div in index.html, React ref no. Complexity feature like in a React portal, it's moderate, and React ref also moderate. So when should you use portal versus ref? Use portal when you need to render UI element outside their parent hierarchy. Use ref when you need to interact with DOM elements without re-rendering. And combining both for advanced UI control like closing models when clicking outside. That's it for today. If you have any question, feel free to ask in the comments. Keep smiling and happy coding. Thank you.